Welcome to the Chris Hanna Show. For the last little while, I've been talking a lot about productivity. When we think about the new year that's upon us, we've never needed a fresh start more than now. These last couple of years have been quite challenging. For some people, it's been feeling like you're in a constant fog. Some might call it a slump. Some might call it being in a lull or a funk. But it's been hard these last couple of years sometimes to have the energy and the passion for the work that you're doing. You can't seem to get excited, or pretty much excited at all, about a lot of tasks that are in front of you. Part of it's because of the world that we're living in right now. Part of it is because maybe you're in the wrong spot. You're in the wrong role, the wrong opportunity, the wrong company, working for the wrong leader. When that happens, though, you're less productive. You don't feel good about what you do. There's more people now looking to resign from their current job than at any other point in history. Now, when you're not as productive and you're not feeling it, you're not in the zone, sometimes the quality of the work that you do starts to slip. Now, it's caused, obviously, by all these factors that we've talked about. Regardless of situations, though, and the specific predicament that you might be in, I think there's a way to get out of a funk. So I'm going to share with you a number of suggestions of how you can get out of a funk and really boost your productivity and get your motivation back, get your groove back in the year ahead. Because honestly, there's no reason to wait any longer. Let's just get started. And that is honestly the first step, is getting started. Action is the most important force that we have. Whenever we act, it's going to make a big difference. Our energy is often drained by procrastination. When all is said and done, there's a lot more said than done. So stop thinking about it. Stop talking about it. Just get started. Take action. It can be small. It can be big. But just do something. Do anything and get started. Now, there are times you're going to be doing things that you don't want to do, you don't like to do, you're not passionate about, you have no care or energy about at all. But sometimes you need to fake it. The truth is this, if we act enthusiastic, we will be enthusiastic. Now, if you don't act, if you don't get started, like I said earlier, it's going to slow down your progress. Now, if you get yourself excited about the task that you're doing, maybe make it a game, make it something that you can enjoy, you are going to get more of the results that you're looking for. If you're having trouble getting excited about the task, get excited about getting over your slump, the funk, the lack of productivity that you're having. Get excited about that change that's going to come, the momentum that's going to come. That's going to help motivate you and help you get going. Now, sometimes you also just need to start small. The first actions that we take, they don't have to be significant. We might feel even a little bit daunted about what's in front of us. The size of the project or the obstacle or something that we're trying to work towards might even have caused the slump to start. But if you take action, regardless of the size of the action, start small, it's going to help you. Take a small step right now in the right direction to choose what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. Just take a step right now. Now, while I talk about starting small, the opposite of that is really thinking big, though. Having a big vision is going to help you be motivated. It's going to get you excited. It's going to be what's propel you forward, give you something to work towards, to strive towards. There are times throughout my career where I was feeling out of it. I was feeling in a slump, in a funk. I wasn't happy. I wasn't engaged in what I was doing. It's because I had nothing I was working towards. I didn't have something big on the horizon to keep me going, to keep me moving forward. And that comes down to goals, though. We have to set a goal for ourselves. You can think big. And when you think big, sometimes that means thinking about a big goal that's going to make a world of difference for you. You can have a big vision without really having a dream that's big. At this point, the size of the goal is less important than having just a clear endpoint. Like, you need to know the direction that you're moving in order to actually get there. Far too often, people don't have a goal or a destination in mind, something that they're working toward achieve, and therefore they're aimless. And when they're aimless, they don't care as much. They're not putting in the deliberate intentions to actually succeed and get what they want. If you want to have anything in life, any level of success, results, impact, you need to know what you really want. If you can get clear with yourself, focus at the start, you're going to be so much better off as a result. Sometimes also, though, you just need to get some help. A task is always going to be easier if you have someone to work with. It could be getting a coworker to help you maybe share the load on a project, and maybe you can offer some help to them in return. Ask a friend, a neighbor, a family member for a hand. Maybe that helping hand can stimulate you to have more success and more of the results that you're looking for. Maybe a partner can also bring you some accountability. When you have someone that's there with you, holding you accountable, more often than not, you're going to hold each other accountable and bring the best out of one another. I've always felt that throughout my career, I'm able to achieve more together than I can do alone. While you might get everything that you want done the way that you want by doing it totally yourself, there's power in the many. Now, talking about getting some help, sometimes you just also need to get some advice. So talk to someone who knows about whatever you're trying to accomplish, whether it's a project, a task, some sort of initiative, some goal that you're working towards. You want to ask other people what their experience is with doing something that you're looking to do. The benefit of that is that it compresses time. It compresses time because it's going to speed up how quick you're able to get going. Because if you did all the research yourself, it's going to take longer than you thought. Use their ideas about how to proceed. Watch out for some of the challenges, the pitfalls, or the lessons learned that they might have shared with you. The advice that they're going to offer you will be helpful. And it might lend some support to your actions, but more often than not, it's going to speed up your results. Time is the great equalizer. We only have 24 hours in the day. We all have the same amount of 24 hours in the day. It's up to each and every one of us how we use that time. But when you actually go and get some advice from someone, it could be a mentor, it could be a friend, a coach, whoever it is, when you get some advice and you actually implement some of that advice and make it your own, that's where you're really going to see yourself take off. You also need to make sure that you're going to have a daily plan. You start out each day with an intention. What are you trying to actually achieve? You want to do a little bit more each and every day. Be better today than when you were yesterday. A significant effort today is excellent, but if it's not followed up tomorrow, you might find yourself back exactly where you started. Have a daily plan, work consistently on that plan, on your tasks, initiatives, your projects, your goals, whatever you're trying to achieve. You're going to find you have the energy and the enthusiasm. It's going to keep going the more you check things off the list, off your plan, and then your slump that you're in becomes just a distant memory that you will completely forget about. Lastly, and I think this is actually one of the most important things to remember, if you really want to get yourself out of a slump, you got to set a reward. Reward yourself. If you accomplish anything, big and small, you should find a way to reward yourself. It could be going out for your favorite dinner, maybe a night out, maybe going on a trip, buying something that you've put off buying for a while. But pick something that gives you the ability to recognize that when your task is complete, that you are excited about it, but you're also using that as a way to propel you forward in some aspect of your life. We need to take these opportunities to enjoy our lives a lot more. Rewarding ourselves with whatever is going to motivate us is going to be important, and it's going to be critical. So my final thought is this, is that if you follow the advice that I've shared in today's episode, and you do so immediately, yeah, you're going to get out of your funk. But more important than that, you're going to become more productive, and the results and the impact that you want are well within your grasp.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Chris Hanna Show. As always, the latest episodes are available to listen and subscribe to on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. You can also follow The Chris Hanna Show on LinkedIn, Instagram, or Twitter. For more resources and solutions, including blog posts, toolkits, ebooks, speaking sessions, and more, visit chrishanna.ca today. We look forward to connecting again with you soon for another episode of The Chris Hanna Show.